Okay guys, let me give you this message very quickly. So you see, as we are healing from survival mode, because a lot of us have been in survival mode, and that survival could be, not having enough food, not having enough love and connection emotionally in our lives. We grew up just feeling like we are so alone. We didn't had anybody to talk to. We were going through lot of abuse, lot of other things, but we could not share it with anybody. So that starvation is also survival. It's not only food that our human body needs. We need love and connection, and we need that love and connection also from people. We can resource that love and connection from nature, from animals, and from other things, from creativity also, from God. All of these things are important as much as the human connection. We need both air, to breathe, and water to live, right? It's not that we can live with one. So it's not just that the connection with God is sufficient, connection with nature is sufficient, connection with animals are sufficient. We also need human connection. We have to be, it's a very important part of human growth. Without that, like when you give a water to the plant, it will grow. It act as a source of nourishment. So human connection, healthy human connection, it act as a nourishment for us humans. So if we were living in survival, not if, yes we were, and our like thousands upon thousands of years of survival, not because if we look into our ancestry line, our ancestors didn't have proper connection. Not even, don't go that far. Our, does your parents have healthy connection? Did their parents have healthy connection? So it impacts us a lot. So now when we have lived in that kind of survival, to come out of that, it's a process. And not having human connection will give us some kind of eating disorder, some kind of unhealthy coping mechanism, some kind of self-destructive habit. And to heal from that is gonna be a journey of falling back into relapse phases. We feel like, okay, this is improving, and then we are back again at it. We are back into that relapse phase. And sometimes, it's not just that one addiction, one disorder, one kind of unhealthy coping mechanism. It's multiple, so give yourself grace. Give yourself grace, and the more gentler and forgiving you're going to be with yourself, the beautiful it's going to be. Because self-love is not putting yourself to some kind of, competition. Like, oh my God, I gotta heal by that time, or gotta get better from that person. But instead, it's your self-talk. It's gonna be the loving self-talk. It's gonna be like, hey, we couldn't do it. For example, you're healing from survival pattern around money. And now, when you're healing that, you give yourself goal, like, okay, I'm gonna make this much, this month. And that doesn't happen. Or I'm gonna save that much. But then that doesn't happen. And also, because your survival pattern has been having no money left, and now you are at it. So in those times, you, instead of criticizing yourself or putting yourself down or seeing yourself as, a failure or less than, you tell yourself like, hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm proud of you. We're gonna get through this. Very gentle, very loving, and to get out of survival mode, you gotta, we can't heal from the eating disorders and all these addictions if we are not feeling safe. And creating that safety, you gotta ask for it, you gotta manifest it. Ask God. Like for me, my gut issues, my sleep issues, like today I didn't sleep. It's 5:30 in the morning when I'm recording this, because I was very stressed. So I am manifesting for myself financial ease, the money that's not, because so far I was just manifesting the money to survive, to just get by, to just get my bills paid, to just have food for next 2-3 days, and then, but I would always be uneasy, and that's what I have seen in my family, with my mother especially. But I'm breaking out of that. I have realized, like, you know the difference between me and my parents, their ideologies and mine. I know I'm their child, I have received their patterns and all, but at the same time, I'm a different human. I'm allowed to change, and I'm allowed to learn better and do better. I'm allowed to change my beliefs around money, around world, around love, you know because our parents have certain beliefs about relationships, about people, about worlds, but we don't have to live in the same fears or same limitations that our parents were living in. Okay, so I am manifesting that kind of money that feels like ease, that I am relaxed, and so that my gut issues can be fixed, my sleep issues can be fixed, and we are allowed to ask for more. You know, getting out of that survival state, it's a process. It's happens very slowly, but before that, you gotta have that proper food, proper sleep, and focus on all these basic things. And when that is right, when you're eating properly, sleeping properly, and all those things are happening, and your self talk is so gentle, rest of the things, you're gonna build, it's just like you're naturally gonna be finding yourself going towards bigger goals and relationships. Because of my gut issues, I feel like, oh my god, how can I have relationships, because I have gut issues. I'm not saying like people with gut issues they can't have relationships, but I'm just saying like it stops me, because I'm like, how can I have relationship with a gassy and bloated tummy? I know that's a limiting belief, but it's not about that. It's like it can be very uncomfortable. But yeah, that this was not the topic of this video. And I personally know my friends, you know, and it's such a beautiful, I like that this part of the relationship, that this couple, my friend I'm talking about, yeah, all these kind of diseases that we run away from, like piles, hemorrhoids, and all these digestive issues, they both of them deal with it together. That's healthy relationship, and it's beautiful. But what I was saying was very different. But anyway, let's not talk about it. But yeah, this video, to summarize this video, number one, be very gentle with yourself, very gentle. I think in every 2 to 3 days, I make a video and talk about be gentle with yourself, because it's very necessary, because you're gonna fall back into your old patterns, and in those moments you have to give yourself grace. Like today, I'm not criticizing myself, demeaning myself, putting myself down. I'm just being very gentle with myself, very kind. So be very kind with yourself, very gentle with yourself, And to manifest, start asking for more, because universe is capable of giving you that. Universe is gonna give you that. And when your, especially when your desires are aligned with your health and your well-being, they manifest. You will receive whatever you need to take care of your health better, always. It's a guarantee. So yeah, and you can book a one-on-one intuitive guidance session with me, or 12 weeks of mentorship program with me, to learn self-love. If you are struggling with self-love, can't love yourself, if you don't believe in yourself, can't you don't believe in your creative gifts, and you find it very hard to um, like go towards your desires, or you're struggling to manifest what you want, and you want to get into your power, into your confidence, into like building deeper levels of self love, and processing those difficult emotions like shame, embarrassment, and deep guilt and shame, and all these things. I really recommend 12 week of mentorship. And if you need intuitive guidance and short term guidance, my one-on-one sessions are definitely there. Link of them is in my bio. And also you can donate for my rent, food and bills. I'm happy to receive. It will help me a lot. And yeah, comment down below if you have any questions, or yeah, talk to me in the comments.